My name is Sasha. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Today, I'm going to talk about my third update, because it is the end of August. I do have a cup of water with me that I will be drinking out of, because I have a lot to say. First thing, I want to talk about is that I've read 100 books. Yup. Technically, in my reading journal, it says that I've read like 99, but I know I'm missing a book that I have read. Yeah. Yeah, I can remember another book. So I have read 100 books. I need to like write that down. Low key. There's no paper book. So okay, I need to just remember that. So I have read 100 books. That this month I hit 100. So that's exciting. Wow. So this third or whatever, I really started reading on my Kindle. I got Libby. And also I just started reading like the Kindle Unlimited free, not Kindle Unlimited, but the free books you get on Kindle. So that's helping. But now I'm going to talk about my unhauls. These are books I haven't read, I just don't want to read them. Plus they're in like a series and I don't want to read them. I don't care if they're like a standalone book. I don't care if it's like a series but like you can read them separately. I don't want to read them in general, and then them being in a series doesn't help. This one is a 16th Summer. I've had it for a couple of years. It's like book 2. I'm not going to read book 1. So I'm going to get rid of that. Things I can't forget. I was going to read this. It was on my 25 book streak in 2025. This is book like 3 in a series, and I don't want to read books 1 or 2. So I'm getting rid of that. Which means I've completed all of my 25 books straight in 2025. Next we have Little Earthquakes. I don't want to read this. Next we have I Got You, Babe. This is a part of like a series, but I don't know if it's like the series is like just all the books she's made. But I also just don't really want to read it. Starlight on Willow's Lake. I don't want to read this, and it's a part of a series. I found this out today, like how many of these are actually in series. Then Islands of Fire. This one I was interested in, but it's book 2 in a series, and I don't want to read book 1. No, I don't have book 1. So, those will be unhauled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 are leaving, which is making more room on my shelves. So now I'm going to talk about the books that I have read. This isn't in order by month. I'm not that organized of a person. And I'm going to talk about book content that is coming out. Okay. I'm going to separate these between just okay reads and then 5 stars. Well, these are what like in my head are just. I like this one a lot, actually. I'm gonna change my mind on that. I'm gonna put them in series. I know, random. Series / like group of books. This is a serious one. Okay. Most of these are series, so. Okay. Let's talk about the standalone books first. A lot of these you will be seeing in upcoming vlogs. So there's that. I'm not going to go in depth in a lot of these. I do talk about them. If I like a book, I will talk about it a lot on my channel. And if I don't, you're probably not gonna hear me talk about it that much. So there's that. And if my bookshelf looks weird, because it does, it's because I did take books off it, obviously. But also I'm like filming a video right now. Like I'm filming like 3 videos right now that are like reading certain colors. So that's not helping the bookshelf either. First we have Dumpling Go Big or Go Home. I had actually finished this book. 5 stars. I love this book so much. Yeah. I read this in one day. This was a great book. I love this book. Next we have Crab and Snail and the Invisible Whale. I got this from my library. I still have it, obviously. I got this recently and read it. It's just a quick short graphic novel. I love short graphic novels. I find them very entertaining to read. Now the next 2 books, you're going to be like, why did you read that? And that's the Night at Dawn and the Magic Tree House series, and then Ginny B. Jones and the Smelly Bus. I have an idea. And obviously it's going to come later in the next couple of months, so if you're interested in it, stay tuned. Basically, all of the books nowadays are coming out with graphic novels. There's a graphic novel of the Magic Tree House and Ginny B. Jones, and so I'm going to compare the original books to the graphic novels. Now, I didn't read the graphic novel book 2, but I had read book 1 graphic novel, and like, it's Magic Tree House, I know what it's about. Ginny B. Jones I've actually never read, and my hold hasn't came in yet through Libby, so if that doesn't come in by Tuesday, okay, I might freak out a little bit. Next we have In So Much Shadow. I read this because I was trying to read down my piles of books, because not all my books fit on one bookshelf. And so I picked it up and I read it, and I was trying to read a bunch of the books, and this was just ended up being one of them. So I read it. I didn't love it, didn't hate it. I'll probably unhaul it at the end of the year. I don't know why I'm making 500 different piles. Okay, next I have The Totally Awesome Book of Useless Information. I have no thoughts on this. It's just like random facts. I'm gonna keep it, in case if I need it for something. Maybe in my future career, I have no clue. Next we have The Wall Street Journal. I actually like this a lot. It's basically just random cartoons they had. It was pretty entertaining. Yeah, it's very big though. So I do need to like actually take it off my shelf and keep it on the ground. But also, I low-key thought about using the pages as like scrapbook things, so maybe in the future I might do that. Next are series. Okay. Now, I have used my library a lot this third or whatever. So there are a couple series that I just gotten from the library. One of them is the Trials of Apollo series. You'll see that on my channel a little bit. Yeah, and basically, I really enjoyed that series. I gave them like 5-star read, like 5 stars, this and that. Yeah, so I really enjoyed those. I feel Like, that's it. I don't know. That's the only library book that really stood out to me. There's a couple of books I read on my Kindle that were just purely just smuts. And, I feel weird talking about those. Like, even though I did read them. But, like, it's kind of just awkward. So, those were also, like, good books. I just don't want to... I don't think I'm going to go in depth on them yet. But maybe in the future. So, let's talk about series. I'm going to start with series that I've started. And then... yeah. Okay. So, first is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I read this, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't love it. I gave it a 3.75. The ending, the plot twist at the end did get me though. Okay, it did get me. I wasn't expecting it, which is the point in the plot twist. But besides that, I didn't really care. I mean, I kind of cared, but I didn't love it. Like, I feel like I didn't love it as much as, like, anyone else did. And I don't have the next book in this series, but I'll probably get it and read it. Because I do want to complete the series. I am interested in it. Hold on. Okay. Okay, great. My laptop has to be plugged in, which is fine. I do want to finish that series eventually. It's not like a want to read type thing. Yeah, so let's continue. Next I have the selection. I started this. I really enjoyed it, but like, you know, I just picking a book too, or like the rest of the series, knowing that like she got the king, it like doesn't make me very interested in it. But like, I still want to continue because I love this book. I gave it a 5 stars. Yeah, and you know, okay. Next I have A Whole New World. This is the Aladdin book and Twisted Tales. I'm still gonna read the Twisted Tales because I want to do like a video of talking about them. But like, I didn't love this book. I gave it a 3 star. It was not my favorite book I've ever read a day in my life. Okay. Next I'm going to talk about continuing series. Now the only series I've continued and not finished is Siege and Storm, which is the second book in the Shadow Bones. I finished this yesterday. You know, this is also going to be in a vlog coming up. I was not interested in, like, the ending made me not enjoy it that much. And then I'm on Ruin and Rising right now, so you're gonna see that at the end of the year. And I don't care about any of the characters. I don't care about the romance. I don't love it. And it's cause like, it'll be interesting, right? And it's an interesting fantasy, and then all the characters decide to be stupid. And it's like, why did you do that? But you know, if I was in their shoes, I would have done something stupid too. Are these the only 2? Yeah. Okay. So the next books I Oh. I didn't actually finish the series, just kidding. I didn't finish this one either. Okay. I lied. I have 2 series that I didn't finish. I just have read all the books that I physically have done. So these are books that I'm not done with, but I've read every single book in the series that I own physically. Did I read? Ooh. Crap. I did not include May in this at all. I'm pretty sure I need to. Because like January, February, March, and April, and then May, June, July, and August. September. Oh, I was supposed to include May. What did I read in May? Oh shit. I don't know. Okay, some of these I don't have. Some of these. Okay. Good thing I caught on to this now. The Blood of Lim. Oh, I did not know I read that in May. You go. Oh, that's House of Hades. Where is it? Blood of Olympus. You go. I would assume it's in Browns. Blood of Olympus. Oh, I need this book anyways. Alright, so I need of the blood of. Oh, isn't that purple? Yeah. Can't even find the. Okay, this is it. I didn't realize that I was supposed to include May. So. Let's talk about the books I read in May. I'm going to talk about the single books first, I guess. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Because that threw me off so much. Okay. So the books that aren't in a series that I read in May, because I forgot to include them, are The BFG by Roald Dahl and Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. I love this book. It's such a quick read. It is so good. It's definitely like one of those books that you see on social media and it got so much hype, but it deserved it. So that's fine with me. Next I have Magic Treehouse graphic novel book 1, The Dinosaurs Before Dark graphic novel. This, I read it because it was at my little free library. That's why I read it, and like I was thinking about reading it like that I read it like a couple months ago. No, a couple weeks ago, and that's why I wanted to do the video like with the graphic novels versus regular books. This is Lore Olympus Volume 1. I love this book. I would love to get my hands on the rest of the books in the series, but I don't have them right now. This book though, slay. I loved it, 5-star. Let's talk about books that I read in a series that, like, I read all the books that I have physically, but I didn't finish the series. I'm going to start with the Hunger Games series. I read Catching Fire, and this ended on a very good cliffhanger. This was like a 4-star. Then that next month, I read Mockingjay, and I really loved Mockingjay. 5-star. Then I read in the same month Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I did not get the ending of this book. I'm not even gonna lie. I did not get it. And like I saw another video of someone talking about it. I'm like, real? That's real. Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't know how. Yeah. But I kind of get it, but I also kind of don't. So, I have one more book in that series to read. Now this, I got these all at Goodwill in a haul. So this is the Inheritance Games. This is a 5-star series. I do have individual videos talking about most of these books. So the Inheritance Games, that was a 5-star. Hawthorne Legacy, it's technically a 4.5, but I'm gonna round up to a 5. And then the Final Gambit was a 5-star. I think there's 2 more in the official series, but then they have like a spin-off series, and I don't know if I'm gonna read that or not. But you know, let's talk about the book series that I did finish. I finished the Heroes of Olympus series, and that is with the Blood of Olympus. I love this series so much. I love his writing, love his books. Next, I read the entire Chronicles of Narnia in like 2 days. So, that was a choice I made. They were okay. They were like 3 and 4 stars. It wasn't crazy. Next, I finished the Emmy and Friends series. I have Surprisingly Sarah. That was like a 4-star. Always Anthony. I think this was like a 5-star, and then Entirely Emmy. I actually really love this one. I hate how it has like only at Target bonus content sticker on it. But whatever. Okay, that's where I bought the book. And I finished that series. A couple things you're gonna see later in this year are definitely more book reviews. I have a lot of those. A new series I'm doing where I like spin a wheel. Like a wheel with a bunch of different colors. And whatever color I get, I'm reading like all the books off it that I have unread. So that's a video content coming out. There's a lot of sit down videos of like book recommendations. I'm obviously gonna do like the end of the year TR, end of the year book journal type things. And you know, I want to do a book haul, so I need to get some books. Shucks. But yeah, so I want to do that. And yeah, so that's content that you will probably see from me later in this year / the beginning of next year. So yeah, thank you so much for watching it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.